Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Tavern Night episode of Adventure Incorporated. And this is our Adventure March Tavern Night, and we're so about it. So this'll be fun. Are you guys ready to play some fake Dungeons and Dragons?
No.
Also, it's hard now. All right.
No,
I guess
I
not.
just
Thank you so much for the subscription, Jer Bear.
Did it make the loud noise?
Yeah, shout out to Steph for providing us the new sound of what a subscription sounds like.
I wish we could hear it. I'm so
I can't hear
sad.
it, yeah.
It's the best.
So yeah, we are now Twitch affiliates.
Yeah.
So if you are a Twitch Prime subscriber, either you are I guess basically if you're an Amazon Prime subscriber and you have your accounts linked, you can give us free money by giving us your Twitch subscription.
Yeah.
You can also, I guess, pay actual money to give us a Twitch subscription, but just whatever. I would rather you just steal from Jeff Bezos. That's what I would prefer.
Yeah, F that guy.
So, all right. I've got this spreadsheet open because we are going to give away at the end of this stream, not one, but 2 seats at the table in an Ancient Dragon game. So there'll be 2 giveaways at the end of this stream, and I want everyone to be prepared.
Shout out Captain Hygiene for the subscribe.
Thank you, Captain.
Oh,
Hygiene.
there it is. It just keeps going. What
And
makes me mad?
Allurigaster, hell yeah.
What makes me mad is I know the noise and I can't hear the noise, but I see your reaction, so it's like I'm experiencing
Yeah,
it.
Mike and I just laugh randomly.
So if you want to get an extra entry tonight to be able to try to get a slot, all you got to do is type in the chat. If I see your name in the chat, you're getting added to my list. And at the end of the night, I am doing a drawing. Another way to get it to be that is to be a patron. Patrons all get a drawing and an entry for the week. So if you want to be a patron, that's another good way to make sure you get into the drawing here. So that's going to happen at the end of the night after we do some exciting tavern nighting
Stuff.
So here we go. The 4 of you head to the Singing Dragon.
Yay!
Yeah.
It's rebuilt now?
I mean, it was fine. It was fine before.
Okay.
We weren't sure how bad the LeBrons had thrashed it.
Yeah.
There was a lot of table throwing.
Yeah. Table throwing for sure. They've got that all picked up.
Okay. There's at least one busted window still, but everything else, cool.
I think we're going to say that, often we don't put a specific timeline on this. But
it kind of has its own canon now at this point. Like,
I think it's important to set the tone here that the 4 of you are heading off to the tavern on your last, your last couple of hours before you head off to, the meeting has been called. Everyone's going to start coming back here for the meeting. You guys are going off to deal with finding the magic man. And this is like the evening before. So I think that there's like a tone around town, right? There's a tension that I think is important to
Release.
to have here in place to release. Sure.
Great. What a terrible time to put us in, Anthony.
Well, there's difficulty and hardship in the world.
this is supposed to be
Whose
fun,
fault is
haha,
that,
we're
Anthony?
drinking. Yeah, you're write a funnier, happier story, asswipe. Like, God.
Guys, no name calling, please.
That's not Gillick's thing. That's Josh's new thing.
Yeah.
No name calling.
Got each other names. Is that nice?
So the 4 of you head to the Singing Dragon. It is busy. It is
Oh, no.
packed. You're just like cramming people into this place, and you're not really sure why. But there's definitely something going on. Hey, well, find your own space.
way.
We're here to see the speech. You need to find your own space.
Oh,
Wait,
sorry.
what
No,
page?
we basically own this place. It's not.
Yeah,
It's
so-
like.
Okay, well, the guy who actually owns this place is coming to give a speech, and we're all here to see it. So, maybe
Geppetto,
you
you're
can.
giving a speech?
Oh, I don't own this place. It's named after Genevera, and I assume he's talking about the mayor.
Yeah, is it still like
that guy?
ethical to own a business in the town you're mayoring?
No,
Is that like a?
it's not. Emoluments.
That's
That's a word I learned recently. That's Asher, not Rob, but it's kind of Rob.
Great.
All right, I guess
I don't know
let's go
about
up.
the ethics.
Let's go upstairs and we'll deal with it.
Whatever. Everything is going to be down here. So
We're gonna go upstairs.
Yeah, but you can
Great.
see the downstairs from the upstairs. Have
Yeah.
you never been upstairs?
have you never been
Oh,
upstairs?
they're not. He's not allowed. Look,
Oh,
he's
because
not one
it's
of
our
us.
private room because I
Right.
basically own this place.
Right.
You're
Right,
right.
right,
And
right.
Jennifer
We're gonna
goes
go to a
upstairs.
Excuse me.
private room.
Pardon me. Sorry. Excuse me.
yeah,
Hey,
Geppetto doesn't
pardon
even
me.
need to excuse me because you're just slipping between people's legs and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, but I'm
Actively, like,
still
bumping
saying
into
it.
people.
Right. I'm trying to clear the way for my friends, you know.
Okay, so the four of you head upstairs onto the long table upstairs. That is the many penny mainstay.
So what other tables are there? Is there like a short table? Is there a trapezoid table? Like what other
Trapezoid? No, no one makes trapezoidal
The
tables.
Knights of the Trapezoid table. There are 4.5 of us.
Right, we just have one long table. Like one long.
Guys, I'm a whole person. Stop it.
There are a few other tables up here. The many penny table is like four tables pushed together, and then the other tables are out here, just dotting the edges of this
We just get every table.
this overhang. What?
You said the four of us walk in, and you said the table length was 4 tables long, so we each get our own table.
Well, for now, you never know who's going to show up. It's a tavern night.
Right, because the many pennies table.
Yeah, there. You guys always sit there.
You can
Okay.
tell it's
Right.
ours because like there's a whole section where like lewd drawings have been carved. And then
I said I
next
was
to it-
sorry.
And then next to it is just like a bunch of fucking occult shit. And no one like sits at either end of those tables. And like in the middle is just a bunch of rumors that Geppetto scribbled into the wood. None of it's true.
A scorch mark or two from Genevera.
Right.
I heard the mayor has a third nipple.
Yeah.
So another person pushes their way through the crowd to come up the stairs after you, and it's Adnan. And he makes his way up, and he says, "Oh, many pennies! I was so hopeful you'd have an opportunity to come and celebrate tonight."
Hey, Dad,
What-
Nan.
Hey, Adnan, what are we celebrating?
Oh,
I know, but what are you celebrating?
well, I am celebrating the
Congratulations! Oh my
You're
god!
getting married?
What?
It's-
No. I
There
am
you go,
celebrating
guy.
the successful running of for mayor by our current and now continued mayor, Throsh, who will continue to serve as his mayoral duties here in town.
Is that the same mayor that I don't like, or is that a new mayor?
No, it's the same one.
I don't like him.
It was
None
of
of
course,
us
it was
like
a
him.
disappointment that I didn't win, but I'm here to celebrate that he did. I think it'll be a great move for Mughamara to go forward as with such a wonderful head of state here.
Congrats on your nuptials.
Yeah.
We're not.
Adnan.
That's not a thing, but that's fine.
Is it impacting your relationship that he won the election and you didn't?
You got married to the mayor?
No, I am not married to the mayor. But we are yes, it has had some small effect on our relationship as it has progressed. To have this contention between the two of us, sure, certainly there will be difficulties in any of that, but I'm here to support him in his win and his big victory.
Hey, Adnan,
Yes,
whose idea was it for you to run for mayor?
I believe it was
I think it was ours.
Sort of a lot of you. Yes, we're sort
Yeah.
of pushing this particular endeavor. Yes.
Well, so I remember we wanted you to get like really involved. I just didn't know if Throsh supported you in that, or if like, you know, y'all had talked about it and he was like, "Oh yeah, sure, you should definitely run for mayor."
No, I would not say that was precisely how that particular conversation went. No.
How did it go?
Yeah, how'd it go?
Take us back there.
yeah.
Do a flashback.
But
Do some flashback magic.
And then
some
the
flash-
like the screen wiggles and the flashback happens.
Adnan like pulls out a potion and he like pours it on the floor and like flashes up a little piece of flint onto some like some shavings and drops them down, and the vapors like rise up and form into two little figures wavering in the air. Then he's like, that's all I can make it do. There's not like, but ooh, yes. Anyway,
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
It was pretty
Yeah,
nice.
but what was the exact conversation? That's
Yeah,
the
when
part
did
that
you
we
guys-
wanted.
Who
Well,
proposed to who?
I no.
Show us.
Yeah, show us. your
Wait,
not
sorry, I
exactly
didn't want
something-
that to be in Gebetto voice. I wanted that to be in Mike voice. Show us, Anthony.
It's not exactly something I feel particularly interested in talking about in a public place like this, especially not tonight. I would rather just focus on his success and not
Gebetto.
our failings.
Do you
better
think
do
he
the-
cheated?
Do the finger pointy thing at Adnan, because he won't have to say it in public. How much he hates the mayor.
I don't think he hates
Yeah,
the
they're dating.
mayor.
Oh, that's there. it
Well, we
seems like it
were.
may not-
We certainly were.
I
Did
Wait,
Did you break up
were?
because
I told you I don't want to have this conversation.
I
have
want to
this.
have this conversation?
give us the goss.
wait,
I-
If he doesn't want to have the conversation, don't make him have the conversation.
barkeep. A round of cactus drinks, please, and
Ooh.
2 for this guy.
Yeah, and 2 for me.
I am here to
Is
support
you-
the town.
Are you
And-
emotionally okay? Did he break up with you? Did
We
you break up with him?
We decided that. Well, no, it was very bad. It was bad. It was a bad scene, and it didn't go well. And I ran for mayor anyway, and I lost. And it's
Oh, it was
fine.
before. You broke
Yes.
up before. Oh, Dad and
Did we make it? Did we make a bad? Did we do this?
No.
No, this
Because
isn't our
we
fault.
encouraged him. We encouraged
lot
him
of
to
things
run
are
for
our
mayor.
fault.
We encourage a lot of people to do a lot of fucking things.
this
and
isn't our
nobody ever
fault.
chooses to do them. This is on Adnan. He made his choice. Listen, Adnan, I respect you, man. I think your choice was brave and strong, and I am proud of you for being true to you.
This is not a big deal.
You are a strong,
be okay.
independent wizard who don't need no mayor. Okay, you can live your life.
Live
I'm-
together too well.
I'm really fine. I don't, I'm not particularly interested in rehashing it, but I'm really okay.
And we're okay with you. You know what? We're okay with you, Adnan. And if you need anything,
If you need our support,
you reach out to us, man. We'll be there.
I need you all to find a way to support the town here and now that has chosen this mayor. So be here to support the mayor and appreciate the choice that the town made. That will be the best for Adventure Incorporated, the best for all of you, and the best for me. And then ultimately, and the barkeep comes up with
Certainly.
drinks, and he takes both the cactus drinks and slugs them both back. He says, "Everything's going to be fine."
Okay, Dad and Ann.
Gebetto points at Gillick and says, "Hey, man, offer him a drink."
Adnan, you want some cactus juice? Oh no, wait. You want tequila?
Yes. canonically now, tequila and cactus juice are different.
Different.
Uh,
Well, the agave is not a cactus. Wait, is it technically a cactus?
Yeah.
Is the agave technically a cactus? It's called an agave plant, but nobody calls it the agave cactus.
I'm going to look it up. Rob, the
Yeah, I
player.
don't know. That's interesting.
nope, Asher
It's
has
not
to.
a cactus, though both cactus and agave are classified as succulents. It's not a
Oh.
cactus.
Oh, so succulent juice would have been better.
Succulent juice.
Give me some of that succulent.
Give me that
juice.
succulent juice.
Whenever you guys said cactus juice, I always thought of from when Sokka gets fucking trippy in Avatar: The Last Airbender, and he drinks a bunch of cactus juice.
Oh.
I thought you guys were always like talking about psychedelics when you were doing that. It's really weird, but I love it. Like, it's not your guys' style at all.
That's
it's the
so good.
quenchiest.
Exactly. Wait.
Oh man. Okay. So all right. I can't do a succulent juice. It's so awful.
It's cactus juice. It's fine. It's fine.
I hate every second of it.
That makes me love it.
So Adanan says, "All right, well, I'm going to go back down, and the speech should begin shortly, and Throsh will take the stage, and we should all make sure we're very supportive. Yes, I think
I'm
that,
only here to
would be
support
best.
you, friend.
Well, support me by supporting him, okay?
I am here to probably get drunk, so
That's fair. Me too.
I
That was one
can't
thing
make
I
any
wanted to do.
promises because I hate that guy.
And
My
we
best
love
hope
you.
here.
I go to grab Asher goes to grab his cactus juice, realizing that Adanan had taken his cactus juice when he was taking both. Because he drank two really quickly, so I assumed it was mine.
Well, Geppetto ordered two for him.
Oh, well then Asher goes in expecting there to be one there, and there wasn't one, so he's just upset.
Well,
Okay, moving on.
Weird choice.
Never mind.
Adanan,
so-
Adanan puts down the third cactus juice
Sure.
shot.
Yeah. Okay.
I got you, Rob. Don't worry. I got your fucking back tonight, even
Thanks,
if Anthony
thanks for
won't.
yesing my and.
Well, just listen. How about you listen?
No,
Important
never.
in improv
This
to
isn't-
listen.
This is improv.
Anthony, you have to deal with the fact that sometimes the players that you're playing with aren't going to always listen. And so what's important is what you can control in the scene and not what you expect of
Rob-
everyone else.
Rob
This
made
is us.
himself upset. Everyone take a drink.
What?
I heard I heard a great joke about improv shows, which was improv shows are like nipples. No one wants to see my third one.
That is phenomenal.
Anyways, let's keep going.
All right. So
Yeah, let's get back into
Uh,
the scene.
Adanan says, I just hope that I was able to really support Mughamara by pulling a few strings. We'll see how it went.
You know, it's important too that like even if they do elect the same mayor again, you know, it's important to get your policies out there just to help move the politics along, you know, in the kind of way that we're hoping to see them. And so like I really appreciate that about you. That even
Yeah,
if
it
this
doesn't really
time it
seem to,
doesn't work, you know, maybe next time
Yeah, that doesn't really seem to be moving the needle too much, but I appreciate where you're thinking at there. You know, I've been on the council for a while trying to make these sort of moves, but none of it's really seeming to stick. But you know, I'll continue to try, and we'll see what happens.
that's all we can ask you, man, is just to keep trying.
Keep on trying.
He says, "Well, I'm going to go down now. Please, one more round on me of cactus juice for
Yeah.
all of you."
Hey.
Hey, Adnan, before you go, will you tell us what happened with the railroad commissioner post?
The railroad commissioner.
Really?
Yeah. Did we at least get a railroad commissioner this year?
What are you talking about?
Well, since we don't know what railroads are, what bit are you getting at there?
Local politics, baby. In Texas, the railroad commissioner has the most important job in the entire state.
What about-
It's super weird.
in our local politics, that's surprisingly like the dog catcher. There's like a highly contested position.
Adnan, what was the result of the comptroller?
Yeah, regional comptroller 3.
Comptroller.
Frolin is
Mug
once
Amara.
again the comptroller. I wouldn't expect any changes in that department either.
Oh, write that down in the wiki.
Frolin, regional comptroller 3.
All right, bye, Dad and Ann.
Whoever puts that into the wiki gets an extra 3 entries tonight.
You
Swear to
can't make
God.
that happen.
You watch us.
Not with that attitude.
I'll show you.
Okay, so he heads back downstairs. And the crowd, as the crowd is murmuring and moving around, you guys see that Spooky Todd is downstairs at the bar.
Drunk.
Oh, it's spooky talk.
Gillick runs up to Spooky Todd and gives him a big hug.
Oh, hello.
Oh, Todd, how are you, buddy? What's going on? Gil lets him go.
I am fine.
Are you?
How?
You want a drink?
I am having a drink. That is why I am here at the bar.
What is he
I'm
drinking?
here to have a drink. It's just like a very tall, thin glass with a very pale liquid in it.
Fucking awesome.
Hey, Adnan, what is this drink? What did you get?
Adnan? You asked Adnan?
I mean, Todd.
I don't know. What's Todd drinking?
I can't get his name right. No
Rob
matter what.
refuses to listen tonight. Deal with it.
I meant Spooky Todd.
No. Asher stops halfway down the stairs and sees Adnan with a drink as he's trying to get back into the crowd. Anthony, why aren't you fucking yes-anding?
God.
I don't see what Todd is. I don't know what that is.
I'm sorry, Todd. I misspoke. What are you drinking?
I am drinking a pale ale.
Stupid.
Barkeep, I'll have what he's having.
You won't like it.
The palest ale.
Oh, never mind. More tequila.
Not cactus juice.
From upstairs, because Gebetto's not going to go all the way to the bar and like deal with the crowd again. Gebetto is going to yell, "I'll also have another cactus juice, but in that cup." Holy crap, that's awesome!
Yeah. Same for me.
The barkeep looks up. He's like, "It's fine."
Fill
and he
the
sends
amount of the cup, though.
He sends up two tall glass. They're tall and thin.
Tall boys.
Yeah, there you go.
Tall
You got them.
cactus boys.
More cactus juice.
Cactus boys.
Barkeep, you should
it
call
is
this
slightly less alcohol.
saguaros.
Saguaros?
Yeah, you know, the type of cactus that's tall and thin.
Mike's got-
nobody knows that.
Yeah, Mike's got fucking cactus Googled. He's just looking about cactuses right now.
Barkeep, can I have a shot of Sotol, a similar drink to tequila that is not tequila?
Now
It's
he's got the
different.
fucking wiki open.
I don't
I've
give a
been
fuck.
giving you cactus drink the whole night. I don't know what you wanted from me.
Is cactus
Yes,
drink so tall?
It's this tall. Is that tall
No.
enough? I don't know.
So tall.
We should rename this tavern to the Singing Cactus. Or the Cactus Dragon.
Whoa, that would be terrifying.
Tell me, Gillick, why are there so many people here tonight?
You know, I was wondering that myself.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I
It's
came hoping that it would be a quiet night, and it's not.
Well, it's like Iora always says, right? Oh no, I remember. Todd, you'll like this. This is a real Ira quote. Okay, hang on. I gotta think about it for a second. Gillick takes another
God,
shot.
it's like drunk dad trying to give it sage advice.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that. Actually, you're right. Hang on. Give me a second. Oh yeah. If you look for the darkness, that's all you will ever see. But if you look for the light, you can often find it.
That's nice.
Todd thinks about that for a moment. He stares down at his pale ale. And he looks around the room. And he says, I think I often find myself forgetting to search for the light. I know the light will be there when I need it. But to look for it, to find it, it is not something I think to do. Thank you, Gillick.
Well, thank you, Todd. Thank you for listening. And Gillick offers up his flask to cheers.
Yeah, he cheerses you with his tall glass.
Awesome.
It's so tall.
So
tall. So tall glass.
Gillick's flask is short and stout.
What brings you to
That's
the
right.
tavern tonight? And your friends as well.
We're getting drunk. Asher walks over to the bar to get another drink. He just kind of like butts into the conversation and then moves away.
Gillick points at him and says what he said.
Well, I hope that this evening finds you better than it finds me and the others that I have been seeking to help.
Mm-hmm. Well, remember, Todd, I'm giving you all that positive quote and everything, right? But there's a thing. I remember reading about this in one of my books the other day. It said, or maybe it was one of Genevera's books. Toxic positivity. Like being so positive, it's like you can't be that positive all the time. But so what I'm saying is you're allowed to feel bummed out that you're not having a quiet night. I guess that's all I'm saying.
I don't think anyone would ever accuse me of toxic positivity. But
I don't know, man. You're a priest of Iora, I bet, or you can make an argument for that.
I wonder about that. The world is changing, Gillick. Being of Iora, being a priest, these things are not what they once were. This cult of blood, it has changed what it means to be what I am. With the Death Watchers gone, with my role diminished, and with the blood taking power, gaining strength, I wonder what place I have in this world anymore.
So tell me something, Todd. Why do you feel as though your power has diminished?
When I was with my brethren, we had a purpose to guide, to guard, to protect the ley line of necromancy, to keep the spirits of the dead dead. That role has changed.
Right. Your purpose has changed.
And now the Lich is gone too. And his
so what you're
dark...
saying is you fulfilled your purposes, right? You've achieved some things. That's a good thing.
Why does it feel like I am lesser than?
Well, I have another quote for you that I got.
Gillick's been thumbing through inspirational texts.
I mean, he's fucking needed it. Like, it wouldn't surprise me.
I don't know. I don't know if we have this word in Numerita. This guy's like a guru. That's what he said that he was. I don't know what it means, but
He's a monk from the monasteries in the mountains.
Oh yeah, there we go. Those guys. Yeah. What did he say? He said, he was talking about someone in the audience had asked a question. What is the purpose of life? What's the meaning of life? And his first response was, "Isn't it fantastic that if there's no purpose, you can just live?"
Just live.
Yeah, he says a lot more shit after that, but that's kind of the one that I mean, I can keep going, but that one, that's the important part.
I guess I don't know what I should be putting my effort to next. I don't know where my focus should be.
Okay. So I got something for that, because this is kind of my focus too. And so you said you used to have a purpose for your god, right? But now Iora's all bloody, and that's not what's going on. So part of what I've been doing is just researching on blood gods and, warlocky stuff, and even, as old a text of Iora as I can find. Maybe there's something hidden in there. That's something that could occupy your time for a little while, even if you're bored. Like, if you don't have a purpose, really, like, again, this is what the guy said. If you don't have a purpose, you're bored. But if you find a way to occupy your time with this problem, then you have a purpose again, right? Maybe you could maybe you could be the first person, maybe not to cure Iora of the blood curse, but to start working on it and maybe get some other people involved.
But yeah, and so that's when Nine Toes jumped out from underneath the trench coat.
What?
You're kidding.
Yeah, no, it was crazy. Like, nobody saw it coming, and we got to see the traveling play at half price.
That's insane.
Wow.
Yeah, it worked out perfect.
We should try that. I think that it would work. I could stand on.
You can stand on what?
Go on.
Yeah, what do you got?
I really want to hear the end of this.
I want to know what the rest of that sentence is. The rest of that oh no.
Well, maybe I'll just I can fly.
Last time this happened, Gebetto, last time Genevera was this drunk.
No, I remember. There was a baking accident. Listen.
There was a baking accident.
Maybe we switch to water for a little bit, at least until after the speech.
No, I don't want to hear the speech.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We can use some traditional Ishtaran medicine known as snake wine. Guys, I went down a Wikipedia rabbit hole. Maybe if we give her some snake wine.
Juice.
It's basically alcohol with whole snakes in it.
Just remember, if you click on the first link of every page, it always leads back to philosophy.
That's true.
I don't know, Gillick, if I have I don't know if I have the right outlook to push this coup in my own religion back toward where it should be and away from the blood. I don't know if I have the resolve.
Well, that is a problem if you don't know if you have the resolve. But that doesn't mean you don't know that you don't have the resolve. You could have it, and that's okay. But a friend of mine said this to me a while ago. I was feeling kind of down on myself for whatever reason. I felt like I couldn't, I wasn't going to be able to. To be honest, I was having trouble casting spells. It would just every time I'd cast something, it would fizzle. Just the Eldritch Blast, and this lady said, "You decide. When you're having a problem with something, and you're not sure whether or not you can do it, you decide that you can."
Just then, Throsh takes the stage to a thunderous roar of applause.
Boo!
Let's see what he has to say, guys. I mean, he's been elected.
I take my thumbs down and I turn it middle.
You never know, Genevera. He might.
Genevera pushes Asher's thumbs back down.
Nobody
comes out with his hands up and he's sort of waving them and he says, thank you all. Oh, thank you for joining me in this fine establishment to celebrate something that is honestly I could not have done without all of my supporters here, all of you, every single one of you from the front row to way up top up there. I couldn't have done it without any of you. Thank you so much.
Genevera points down at him.
Geppetto lowers her hand with both of his arms, like he grabs on and like pulls her down.
Throsh says, I am so excited to be the one who can take Mughamara and
Asher yawns loudly in the middle of the speech.
push it into the future to rise from the being held down as we have, to earn our independence away from those who would try to push this place down. And as they lose economic power and we gain economic power.
At that moment, Asher, he starts to cast Druidcraft and to make the scent of a skunk. That's a thing apparently it can do.
And without further ado, I would like to welcome a special guest who's come to throw his support behind Mughamara and behind this election. Ladies and gentlemen, the king of Carapath, Clyde Harper. And then Clyde walks out to the scent of a skunk. The demeanor of the audience changes as Clyde steps out onto the stage.
Guys, it's Clyde.
I think the mayor ripped a huge fart.
It's Clyde.
Yeah,
Do you see him?
Not only did I see it, I heard it when he said it.
Hi.
Clyde steps forward and he's like, I wanted to come and say personally, like, thank you to everyone who takes part in this process of Mughamara. Obviously, Mughamara will always hold like a special place in my heart or whatever. And even though I have to take care of the whole kingdom, I do think that you guys have made a great choice with Throsh. He's going to really protect the people here, and I couldn't be happier with the work that he's done so far. So
Yeah, Throsh is awesome. We love him.
We do.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he's great.
Everyone's looking back up at Genevieve from the floor. It's you guys got a great crowd going here tonight to celebrate. So this place is great. Anyway, good luck for all of Mughamara. And he walks off the stage down toward the bar.
I make the skunk smell go away.
Now
Asher now realizing what he has implied.
Geppetto finishes his so tall cactus drink.
So tall.
And Clyde walks up to Gillick. He says, "Oh, Gillick, I didn't know you. Like, how are you, or whatever."
Oh, hey, Clyde, I'm good. You want some tequila?
Not cactus drink.
Yeah, okay, sure, I guess. Sure.
Yeah,
He takes a swig from your flask. He's like, oh, I was thank you. It's
you have to drink it until that goes away.
No, that's all right. Are any of the other many pennies, here or whatever?
Oh yeah. Let's see. Geppetto's over there, and let's see. Ket's not here, but let's see who's over there. Oh, Genevera's over there. Let's see, and Asher's over there.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I'm gonna go talk to them or whatever.
Genevera, yeah, here, have another sip of this, and he just shoves the tequila right in his hand.
Into his mouth.
He hands it back. I'm okay.
All right. I just
And then
encourage.
he heads up the stairs and he's like, "Oh, I didn't hey many pennies."
Hey, Clyde,
Geppetto?
what's up?
Hey,
Oh.
Clyde.
Hey,
I'm
Clyde.
just working,
Same.
doing work.
Yeah, hey, just, curious. What's Thrash's deal with, like, making fun of how poor we are?
Also, is the speech still going on?
No, they're just milling about.
No, that's just chanting. They're chanting his name.
Thrash.
It's not even a great name to chant.
No, it's so hard. That's why, like, that's what I'm saying. It's
Thrash.
like it's a whole mouthful. You really gotta
Yeah.
chew on it.
Thrash.
Ugh.
I can do it.
I think
Thrash.
I think that there's still like a lot of hard feelings in town or whatever about Adventure Incorporated and Malkamara, and I mean his whole platform was pretty much that like it was working, that Adventure Incorporated was like in rough shape, and that the town was doing well, and like that was Thrash's whole pitch or whatever, and he won. So kind of at a point now where like as much as I wish that Adventure Incorporated was like, fine or better,
We're
like
fine.
I got to do what's right for the kingdom,
No,
you
we're
know?
Clyde.
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, it
Clyde,
just
do it-
seems fucked up because, like, what's right for the kingdom is like supporting us saving the fucking multiverse.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah, but I
doing
think we
that.
can. Right, that's the thing, right? Like you're doing that. If a bunch of people in the town don't like you or see that, who cares, right?
When you say
Yeah,
a
but,
bunch
like-
of people in the town don't like us, what do you actually like? Is that like a like?
I don't.
Don't get me wrong, Clyde. I
do-
know what it's
Is there
like.
someone here who likes you?
Oh, well,
Oh,
that
no.
was that. Is there?
Well, like, it used to be a lot easier to come here and meet people, for sure. And it does feel a lot harder to do that ever since Thrash,
Yeah.
like, took over. You know what I mean? Like, these tavern nights that we used to be able to go out and do were, like, a lot lighter, and now it does feel like we're like, it's a lot harder to just meet somebody that, you want to have a good time with.
Well, I'm here.
I don't think you understand.
Clyde, I'm flattered, but
I don't think you understand.
No, maybe
You're-
not. I guess.
I mean, you're not my type. That's all I'm saying.
oh,
Because like
Oh.
we know that you probably don't have any issue.
Oh,
yeah. Because there's only
oh,
yeah.
that's yeah. Nope. Sorry, Geppetto. That wasn't my intent at all.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I think you're not getting it. I'm
Look.
not getting it, and that's the problem.
Look, the town. Maybe that is the problem in some ways. I think the town was just a little tired of like the way the adventurers treated the town, and like I didn't get that before, but I get it now.
Look, Todd or Clyde.
Fucking hey, Rob.
I don't know what's wrong with me today. Clyde. Listen, Clyde.
Rob, do we need to
I-
do a warm up?
Yes.
Do we need to do a zip zap zop?
Zip zap zop, please. Whiz bang. 5 things.
Question you can ask to an improv. Do we need to do zip zap zap?
Do we need to do?
That's offensive.
Does baby need a zip zap zop?
Does BB need an improv warm up?
Zip zap zop? Warm up? Fuck.
Do you need to pass
Clyde.
the clap?
Clyde, listen, I know what it's like to be hated. I understand. I get it. This is not new to me. Listen, okay?
No,
But-
I don't.
But you are the king. You can, in the very least, send a lobbyist or something to like just kind of help us out, as opposed to just be like, well, he seems right. Come on, man.
What?
You're a politics boy. I'm not. I'm smell
No,
man.
that's clear. I'm trying to figure out what you think my role in that should be. Why you think I am the one that should be lobbying for like you guys? I got like more important stuff now that I have to deal with. I have to keep this kingdom together.
You gotta
You
keep
can
all the
save
kingdoms.
again.
Yeah, no,
again.
I think he's saying that our public approval ratings aren't his problem.
Well, they should be.
Clyde, are you going to pay attention to Genevera or what?
I'm waiting. Yeah, yes. Genevera.
I'm
yes.
bored of this conversation.
Yeah, a little less conversation, a little more action here.
Clyde points under the table at Gebetto and casts message. And he's like, "What's going on with her?"
Oh, she's fucking wasted.
Clyde instantly turns red. Like,
Clyde, what happened to your face?
Gebetto just makes like an eye movement toward the so tall glass.
I wasn't.
Two hands.
I'm thirsty.
I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting to run into.
Because, like we said,
people
we
here.
can't like meet someone to have fun with, but like there are people in this room who might not have an issue with that. I look at Clyde. And then I look at
Asher,
Genevera.
I don't. I'm
and then
sorry.
I look at Clyde
I didn't
again.
mean to. Asher, I'm
And then I
sorry.
look at
I didn't mean to
Genevera.
give you the wrong impression earlier. Also, I really didn't mean that.
Subtext.
Wait, Asher.
Anyway, we're gonna go find the magic man tomorrow, and we're probably all gonna die pretty soon anyway. So, Clyde, let's just like lay all our cards on the table now.
Asher, you think this guy fucks? And he points at Clyde.
No, I think he has the opportunity to, and he,
Oh, let's see where this conversation goes then.
yeah, this guy doesn't fuck, but he could. We look.
Well, okay. This has been great. I now remember why I don't usually seek you guys out in conversations like this. So awesome.
Just ask her out.
Hey, Asher, butt out, man. Come on. What's your deal?
Butt out, bro, man.
What's your deal? Why didn't you send a lobbyist? I'm helping you out. I
We got
just
one
learned
guy
what that
who's
word
lobbying down
means.
there right now.
You can't argue with me.
Do you think you're lobbying for him?
Yes.
Oh, buddy.
What do you mean, oh buddy?
Guys,
Come
it's
here.
fine. Clyde's never gonna love me, so like it really just doesn't matter at this point.
Oof.
It's whatever.
I mean-
We're just gonna go find. Maybe the magic man will love me.
I mean, I love you.
Whoa!
Shut up, get out of here, and
I'm
Gebetto
sorry.
pulls Asher out of the room and down
Oh
all the
my
way
goodness.
down the stairs. Shut up!
Oh my god! You can't...
Excellent. I love it.
I love microphone gags.
That was great. That was well done.
I don't want to have this conversation like.
You never want to have this conversation.
Well, no. There's a lot going on, and like more important
Gebetto,
stuff.
you're
than
moving
this.
very fast, and it is very disorienting.
Where am I? Did I get
You and I are
frozen?
down. No, you and I are downstairs. I am using the camera situation here as a bit
Oh, okay. I was like,
because, like, in the Zoom chat, I'm stuck between them.
here's the story of a lovely lady who is picking up two very lovely girls.
Here, I
No,
should just do this. Go on.
There's like a lot of important stuff happening right now, like way more important than this. And you, like you said, you're doing like really big things, and like you could die.
Yeah.
And-
So is it better to die and just not know?
I mean, like, even if you know, like, what does that even mean?
Beto,
What do
do
we
you
even
think
do
they're gonna
about that?
smooch?
Shut up!
No, it's just like, because,
Like, I don't want to talk about this like when we don't have a chance to.
Oh my God, I'm so
actually
sorry.
talk
I forgot
about
my
it.
drink. I'm just getting it.
Go
I'm sorry.
So
This
fine, let's
isn't-
just talk about it when we save the world. And then one of us will probably be dead. And then we won't ever get to talk about it.
I mean, like, I don't want that either, but like, it's hard to, you're like out saving the world and I'm like here dealing with swamp witches. Like,
Oh, swamp witches are so cool, though. I'm a swamp witch and I make magic.
Oh God, is he doing the Swamp Witch
This
song? I can hear it.
conversation is very sad.
you could, I would have maybe gone with tragic, but it's fine.
You're so smart. I get it.
I just like, you're off like doing important things and now like you're also like a king. And
I am.
I just feel like
Like, how cool would it be though if we were just kings like together?
Together, king.
I don't know.
Okay.
Gebetto pulls off Keth's helm of hearing, and he looks at Gillick and Asher, and he's like, "Guys, she just asked him what if we were kings together." Guys, she's doing it. She's saying it. She's doing the thing.
I need it. Oh my God.
And he puts him back on.
Together, kings.
Let me think about this.
Gebetto.
Shut up.
I'm sorry. Don't I ever? Okay.
I know you're off to do a thing and then we're supposed to all get together and meet
Yeah.
or whatever, and maybe we can talk about this then.
Fuck it. Asher starts casting
Asher,
a
go
ritual.
away!
No, he's casting a ritual. He's from far
What?
away.
All right.
What
I'm gonna
ritual?
start the ritual for Gias.
For what?
And I'm gonna cast it on after a minute passes. I'm gonna cast it on Clyde for him to tell Genevera his true feelings.
I think a ritual takes an hour, first of all.
Nope, casting time 1 minute.
Yeah, but when you cast as a ritual, it takes longer.
All right,
Anyway.
let's talk then. You should probably just go now, because I'm gonna probably throw up.
Okay.
All right, well, I'll see you when we do that, and then we'll talk more. Okay.
Guys, I think she just blew it because she said she was going to throw up. I don't know why she would say that. I don't know what is going on. Like, Gillick, will you talk to her about it?
He goes to leave.
There's gonna be another baking accident.
Yeah, he goes to leave. He walks down past you guys at the
Bye.
foot of the stairs. He heads out the door.
He stops. He turns around. He looks
Holds
at the
up a
tavern.
boombox.
He waits.
The door swings open, like slams open, and in, covered in rippling muscles, is LeBron.
Oh my God.
And he's
Here's
like,
a guy who's not gonna wait to talk about his feelings.
and,
What's up, LeBron?
and he's like, I heard there was a party here. Party!
This guy rules.
Asher, this guy fucks.
This guy fucks a lot.
He walks over to you. He walks over to
dudes in the world, guys that fuck and guys that don't.
he walks by. He's like, "Are you guys here for party?
Hell yeah!
Party!
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 He looks at Asher. He says, "You here for fuck?
I'm here for fuck.
Fuck!" He's like, come on. And he turns around and leaves.
Okay, Asher follows.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
You don't know Asher's sexuality. Don't fucking
No,
at
that's
me.
I mean, we do now.
That's fine. We do
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Well, at least we've got an idea.
I love that Genevera was so excited and now is sad.
It's whatever. Whatever is gonna go and throw up.
I love that Asher cock blocks. Like, that's so Asher.
He has high wisdom, but no charisma.
Uh,
Gebetto points upstairs and he's like, all right, kid, let's get you home. You look
And
a little
Cluck says,
green.
Are you sure?
Clug? No, I was pointing at Genevera. Don't get in the way of my spells. What the fuck, man?
He turns back visible. He's between you and Genevera. He's like, oh, sorry.
What's
He
up,
moves out of
Clug?
the way. Oh, hey, Genevera.
Were you
That was
there the whole
really-
time?
Yes, I was.
Can you tell me how bad? Like on a scale of like 1 to real bad.
Well, like, what's your idea of real bad?
Like that.
Well, I don't know.
He did say he loved me though.
He did.
So like that's pretty good.
I don't think it was like. I don't think it was all bad.
I think it was like okay, like there's some hope.
I don't know what. It sounds like. I mean, it sounds like he.
What do I want? I want to get married and have lots of babies that do real good magic. That's what I want.
Real good
Are-
magic, baby.
What, like today?
Okay.
What would you do? Would you just move into the palace and stop adventuring?
Well, I have my own palace also, so we would have to figure that out.
Yeah, you're just
I'm
gonna
a
merge the
king too.
kingdoms,
Yeah.
park a new palace
People
right on the
will
border,
love that probably.
and then what? Like you just like quit, quit fighting Gorm.
No, we'll do that first, and also at the same time. I'll probably have babies after Gorm because I don't like that. I don't want like
So-
Gorm babies.
I wasn't suggesting that. I don't know if you know how this works. I think maybe you got.
I know
a
you're
lot to
heavily
figure out here.
influenced.
I explained how it works once.
I've-
She should remember.
I do. It's anyway. No, we'll just kill. We'll kill Gorm, and we'll save the world, and then we'll have babies forever.
I mean, I don't think that anything that was said here like contradicts that.
But like, he won't want to talk about it.
I think he's. It seemed to me, and I'm not. Look, I'm no expert. I lived single in a compound full of a bunch of other adventurers my whole life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
But it seemed like he was scared.
Of babies, do you think?
I think he's scared of losing you.
Genevera starts crying a lot.
Oh God, Gebetto, I messed up. Gebetto!
Hey, Gillick,
Yeah, what's up? What's up?
how you doing, bud?
Well, I don't want to say good right off the bat, but I don't know. I guess I've been really concerned about the Shadow Lord lately.
Yeah.
Like I know everybody's, and honestly, the Iora Blood God thing. Like Todd brought that up earlier, and that's honestly been weighing on my mind a lot.
Yeah,
And
what's
then,
the deal? Like, why would Todd bring that up? Everybody's out trying to have a good time, and here he is, like, bumming everybody out talking about it. Like,
Well, that's kind of
I'm
why-
so sorry that, like, oh, you know, I thought we were gonna go out tonight and have some fun, and you got hit with that, you know?
Well, it's okay because sometimes, like, like doing my research in the shadow world and stuff like that, like about how the negative effects of shadow can affect people and it can come out in different ways, or even I'm just using shadow as an example because like it's not specific to Todd. I mean, maybe Todd's touched by shadow, but his god is corrupted, so you can make an argument the same thing. Anyway,
Yeah.
the idea is that corruption, like he can't control it.
Sure.
So even though he wants to be out and having a good time and socializing and everything, it's literally like almost like a symptom that he can't help it. You know, it's not his fault. He's trying, but like in the same way, I'm trying to think of a good analogy. Give me a second.
There's this old saying
From the traveling play.
So I can't believe I'm pulling
Yippee-ki-yay,
that up
motherfuckers.
because if you go, but the original character sheet that I wrote 4 years ago actually has quotes proverbs.
Yeah.
That's
old.
I love it.
I don't do it too much, but tonight's the night, man. I'm bringing it back.
I love it.
So
God, who has been listening, is just like sitting right there.
Oh,
Slowly
awesome.
turns around.
Perfect. Well, okay. All right. Oh no, I got it. Okay. So imagine. All right. Out of all of you guys, have you ever had a fear spell cast on you? Or like a
Yeah,
charm
of course.
spell? Right. Same idea, except you can't turn it off. It doesn't go away.
Sure.
Think about it like that.
No, I get it. I just, Todd, no offense. I just, we were all here to have a good time.
I was hoping I too would have a good time.
Oh. Well, you want to like get out of here then? Like,
Todd, before you answer that, can I ask you a question? Is it making you comfortable to just kind of sit and be among people, but not necessarily interact with anyone?
I think it is good to see that there are people out there who can have fun.
Suddenly, Asher is thrown through the window. That was fucking great. Oh shit! And he runs out and he doesn't have pants on.
That's pretty par for the course for Asher.
Yeah, that's fair. My loincloth.
no, and like, I wasn't sure if like maybe this isn't the place. It's clearly not the place for Genevera tonight. I didn't know if y'all wanted to like help me take her back and maybe have more of a low key rest of the night. Seems like Asher's probably going to be busy.
Nah, we're good. I'm sorry, I'm back. He ran away and he started beating up a bear. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Oh, man.
Well,
Like a real bear.
That's-
to be clear.
that's
to be clear.
cool, dude. And he like holds out a fist to like fist bump.
He does. Asher is very sweaty.
Clug comes downstairs. He's like, I need some help.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know what to do, and I hate it.
You hate what happened?
Just
And
crying. I hate crying. Any crying? Don't cry around me, please. I hate it.
I feel like I'm not a good person for this.
Wait,
I
why do you
agree.
hate crying? Wait, do you hate yourself crying, or do you hate other people
Who's crying?
I can't even cry
Jesus
anymore.
Christ. And
It's a thing I can't do.
Gebetto goes upstairs.
And it's just like when and then whenever you see a traveling play and somebody dies, and then like it's not even sad when somebody dies because like it's just like that's what happens. Like that's people die. That's what they do. But then like when like they get like when you see like the reaction to somebody dying, and then they just like it's just really so bad for them, and you just can't. It's because they just love them so much.
He just walks up to Genevera and just.
I know,
just gives her
Ken.
a hug.
I know,
nice, like a-
Ken.
Yep.
Yeah. Gebetto like kind of does one of these, one of the like children hugging adults hugs.
Pat her tail.
Yeah. Hey, let's go get Harold to make us pizza.
I love pizza.
Let's
I
get
know.
some pizza.
I know you do. Come on. Come on, kid.
Can we get stuff on it?
Yep.
I don't even know what I want on it. I just want stuff on it.
I know you want pepperoni on it.
I do want that.
And you want extra cheese on
I
it.
do.
And you want mushrooms on it.
I love mushrooms.
I
I know
know.
you hate them so
I
much,
know.
but I love them.
Come on, kid. Let's go.
I'll eat the mushrooms off of your half of the pizza.
I know you will. And probably the pepperoni, too. Let's get out of here. And Geppetto, like, gently leads her out of the tavern.
As you guys come down the stairs, Clug disappears. He's invisible now.
I gotta go.
No, you do it.
Geppetto points at Gillick and he's like, cast message, and he says, I want to finish this conversation. I just,
Yeah.
she's gonna barf.
You do what you gotta do.
Todd steps forward as you reach the bottom of the stairs and takes Genevera under the arm and helps to carry her out as well.
You want some pizza too, Todd?
I don't think so.
Fuck your pizza.
All right, I think that's where we're going.
Like, what else do we do? I don't know.
So let's go ahead and make some drawings here.
Gillick and Asher just kind of stare at each other for 25 minutes or so, and they're like,
I had a good night. This ended kind of early. That wasn't my fault, though.
Whoa.
Okay.
It was the bear's fault. There was a bear we were fighting.
Asher's like, I
Who's
need 10
listening
minutes.
now?
He wouldn't wait. It's not my
wouldn't
fault.
He didn't shoot. Recharge.
I have a lot of numbers to scroll through. Hold on.
5.
All right. So we have 2 winners for the Ancient Dragon spot who will be playing a game in April or May, depending on when we can schedule it. The first is a patron, Darush Sikdish, will be playing with us, which is going to be fun. And then I also have our patron, Nick, who will be joining us as well. So I'll be reaching out to them.
Patron
and,
Nick.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's going to be a lot of fun.
I can't believe
So we-
Dark's is fucking awesome.
So I want to thank everybody for coming to hang out tonight. It was super fun. We really, really appreciate it. If you have a Twitch sub that you want to throw at us, that's a fun way to support the show. If you want to be a patron, head over to patreon.com/Adventure Inc. Without the patrons, we wouldn't be doing these tavern nights, and we're so pumped to have everybody here and to do these all the time. And this was the end of Adventure March, and we were excited to be able to share that with everybody as well. We love everybody who comes to support us. You guys are great, and thanks for being here in the chat and hanging out with us. You are the best, and this was super duper fun.
Yeah, thank y'all so much. Thanks for
Yeah,
the
thank you
follow,
for being
Max.
here.
Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub, Tiger Shady. I can't scroll all the way back through, but like we had a bunch of them tonight, so that's fucking awesome. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you guys so much.
You guys are great.
You guys
Yeah,
are the best.
you are.
Thank you. Have a good night, y'all.
Stay rad. Stay safe. Be cool. I'm trying new slang. No, none of those work.
A new proverb.
I'm ending this.